and franchise consultant. Now, talking about Franchise India, we've been in the market for 27 years now, and we operate in 11 countries and 97 cities in India. Now, to get a better understanding and to put things in perspective, and to give us a good understanding of what Franchise India is about, I would request our CEO and Director, Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, to take this forward. Over to you, Mr. Bhatt.
Thank you, Sajid, and we warmly welcome each one of you who have joined us, especially on this Diwali festival. So we wish you a very, very happy Diwali to all our friends who have joined us today. And we are thankful for your time because it's a very, very auspicious occasion. And today being Diwali, it's a good and auspicious day also to look forward for an opportunity for yourself. So Franchise India at this day of Diwali is presenting an opportunity which is directly an invitation to you all who have joined us today to join Franchise India as our business partners. So Franchise India is world's largest franchise distribution company. And today's webinar, as I said, is a direct invitation to join Franchise India. At Franchise India, we have thousands of franchise opportunities which we are taking over to our investors, because Franchise India is an investor-centric and franchise-focused company. When we are saying that it is investor-centric, would mean that we are working with investors hand in hand to help them to structure a right business opportunity for them. And there are so many fitments which we see, and first and foremost is the market fitment, which market you are coming from, which opportunity is going to be fit for your market, and then what is your investment bracket, and what are you looking at, what is your investment capacity, and then we will match make as per your investment as well. And third is about your profile, what you have done, what is your knowledge, what are you right now, are you working in somewhere, are you professional and still looking forward for something as a part-time, or you are looking forward to change the career right now, or you are a business owner and you want to start some new other business because you want to diversify it. If you are a management consultant already, would mean that you are already involved into some consulting practice and some consulting business, and this would be the complementing that business, and you want to see some other opportunity which is as it is also helping you in terms of diversifying your consulting business. So that is wherein we come in between and we match make, and we help you to understand how is Franchise India important while you are looking forward to start a new business. So what is Franchise India? Franchise India is a trusted advisory platform how to start your own business. And today's webinar, the opportunity is independent franchise consultant. It's an individual role, individual opportunity, which is independent franchise consultant, and at a short form we call it as IFC. So IFC is a specialist, how to start your own business specialist, because IFC means who has a very, very big role and responsibility to help investors to structure a right business opportunity for them. So he's a specialist, he's a business doctor, how to start your own business specialist. And at Franchise India, if you can give a little more understanding, and I'll simplify for all of you, what are we from, what are we doing, and what is our business. Because if you are looking forward to join hands with Franchise India, then we will give you and simplify what we are into, what's our business. So our business is very simple. We are matchmakers between one side investors, any kind of business opportunity, right from a 3 lakh rupees opportunity to it can be 10 CR, 20 CR, 50 CR, 100 CR, or you are looking forward for anything which is very, very meaningful for your market. And also you are looking forward for some kind of an opportunity to get into some manufacturing or get into some kind of a distributionship, or you want to some kind of opening a plant and then distribute, or you are looking forward for consulting business, which is Franchise India presenting today. So we will understand from your side, what are you from, and then how this is going to be complement to your current business. Primarily, it is for only those professionals who are looking forward to help investors locally or regionally or pan-India to how to start a business. Would mean that we have investors and we have businesses already, brands, and we are matchmaking. So would mean that we have one side an investor community, and other side we have got businesses which are brands. It can be at a startup level, it can be at mid-segment level, and it can be large corporates and enterprises like Reliance. We have Tata's. We are also talking about in between uh, big brands which are looking forward. Like recently, Hyundai has also come into expansion mode because Hyundai has now started electronic distribution part, business. Nobody knows this. This is with Franchise India because they have got a tie with Franchise India, and they are looking forward for partners who can be distributor partner with Hyundai, but only for electronics, right? So this is another opportunity. Recently, I think you must have heard about Aditya Birla has also now started a new venture, which is jewelry venture, jewelry business. So they are looking forward for partners. And who is going to help these businesses? Who is going to help these brands to enter into new markets? Though they can do it. They have all capabilities to enter into new market with their own stores. Like Tata Chroma has got around 507 stores. Uh, Zodio has got 563, which they have opened in last 3 years only. They have all capabilities. Today, Reliance also have started franchise, and they have never franchised before. But they have joined hands with Franchise India, and we have now structured complete business model for them. And we have 5 fashion brands of Reliance today. Now we are taking them into franchising. Next 2 years, we have around 2,000 franchisees opening for Reliance brands as well. And we also use a byline that nobody in the world sells more business than us. And how we do it? We have a very, very large network today. Large network, which is we are talking about 97 cities in India. And we are now 15 countries as well. Now, when we are talking about 15 countries, so it's not easy. And last financial year, we started a vision. We have made a vision which was G20 of franchise. G20 of franchising would mean when we are talking about enter 20 countries with the same business model, which we called as independent franchise consultant model. And now today, we are very proud that we have entered already, including India, we are in 15 countries. We are now above, over and above now India. We are in Bangladesh, we are Nepal, we are Mongolia, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Australia, UAE. We are also now UK also we have started, and Bhutan. We have also Canada, and we have Singapore, and we also have Africa and Ireland. And USA is another country which we have just stepped in, and now we are talking about USA also as one of our IFC partner. We called all them independent business consultants, franchise consultants. Now USA also we have entered. So 15 countries, we have now the same business model, which is already established in India in 97 cities already. And the vision is very clear. As I said, G20 of franchising. So next financial year, we will be 100% there in 20 countries and more further with the same model. And as I said, 97 cities. Why are we looking forward for more cities to open or more partners in the same cities to open? Because today, everything what we consume is coming from a franchise company. Like if you see what we consume in the morning, when we start the day, it is milk products or bakery products. These are all coming from franchise. Then you see what you consume every day. You send kids to your school, or franchised. Then they go to higher secondary schools, K-12 schools, franchised. Now, kids using any kind of clothing, accessories, shoes, all coming from franchise. Women wear, franchise. Men's wear, franchise. Women go to salon, franchise, or gym, because fitness, health, and wellness is also very, very large category. It has become even larger after the COVID time, because everybody is now health conscious and fitness freak. And what you do is, there are gyms, there are the other fitness and uh, fitness centers, all franchise. Women have got separate fitness centers, men have got separate, and some are unisex also. Likewise, in salons, there are some salon business brands which are only for men and only for women also separately. Even there are some yoga centers. These yoga centers are also franchise. In fact, any therapy center, you name it, right? Any therapy center is also physiotherapy. These are also franchise. So today, everything what we use as a service or we consume is coming from franchise company. So keeping in mind this humongous opportunity in franchising, Franchise India is looking forward for like-minded professionals, franchise professionals, or real estate consultants, financial consultants, or education consultants, or any kind of someone who is looking forward to get in this consulting business and would start consulting as a practice. Franchise India is looking forward for those professionals. But it's not about only you are into some consulting business and then this is for you. Absolutely not, because we have seen in last few years, professionals who are in corporates having 15 to 30 years of experience are also now joining us, and they are full time. And we don't believe in part time kind of. If it is part time, then there will be return also part time. So it's very, very important you have 100 hours at least a month. So if you give 100 hours to this business, then this business give you returns. Like any other business, when we talk about first question, what is ROI? What is return on investment? Every business you talk about. In our business, there's also ROI, but this is a different ROI. Return on involvement and return on intelligence would mean you have to do two things, that you have to be involved, and second, you have to increase your knowledge. And that is all we do. We help you with brand trainings, we help you product trainings, and once you are trained, then you are there to help and support any investor how to start. And that's what we are in last 27 years. So we believe when we are successful in this business last 27 years, anyone who joins us, because we are very, very critical also at this stage to select, because we don't want everyone to join and later on not able to give time. And it's a selection process what we have, and then only we take on board, and then we start working with you as a partner. Otherwise, there are thousands of franchise opportunities which we have, and we present it to you. So with Franchise India, what all we are having, so we'll give you a little more understanding today about in this webinar before I take you through the complete understanding about this webinar and what all we are going to cover. Before that, I'll give you some introduction also, which is very important. Why we are there in the panel with some leaders, because we are very, very, just concerned about all partners who join us. That's why we have regionally, we have created a funnel, we call it as a support system. And the support system is that every region, we have a regional head who helps regionally our partners, because we have offices every city, and we help our partners to visit our office along with your investors, your clients, and then our regional heads will help them for a joint meeting, joint call. Idea is to help you to get the business closed and help you to get your money back as soon as possible. So today on panel, I am Sanjay. My name is Sanjay Bhatts. I am CEO Director of Franchise India Consultants Private Limited. And this is a subsidiary company of Franchise India Group, because in Franchise India Group, we have around 25 companies. So Franchise India Consultants Private Limited is also one of the company wherein all the independent franchise consultants are registered with us. And further, we have Sajid. Sajid has joined us from Bangalore. So he takes care of all of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana as well. And then we also have Shakti. Shakti is our branch head at Chennai. He takes care of, along with Kapil, Tamil Nadu and Kerala market. We have Kuldeep. Kuldeep has joined us from corporate office, which is Delhi. So he takes care of all northern part of India. And then we have Bimal. Bimal has joined us from Kolkata. He's in East office, and there he takes care of Nepal, Bangladesh, and also eastern part of India. So today we will have three parts. We'll divide this webinar. First part would be franchise India journey. So what we have done in last 27 years, and why this advisory business was required, and what we have done in this piece, and how we have structured this industry. Second, what is franchising overall as an industry, and next 10 years, 20 years, how it is going to look like. And third, we will talk about IFC model, independent franchise consultants model. And this is going to be a 40-minute total webinar. So next 20 minutes, we'll take you through this journey and give you some understanding about your business model also. And further, we will have one-on-one meeting with you, which is very, very important that our regional heads will have one-on-one meeting with you, understand your opportunity, and then they'll take you through. And first part, which is Franchise India. So Franchise India, 27 years. We've been in this business. We started with franchiseindia.com, which is portal wherein we have got more than 40,000 brands already today with us. We also have Franchise India publication house. We have 3 publications, Franchise India magazine, which is the franchising world. And this franchising world is 25-year-old franchise opportunity magazine, wherein all the business owners, brand owners, they put some advertisement, and it goes to stands and newsstands, and all investors would pick up the copy from our events and all the stands also. So they would see what are the new opportunities coming, and they are present in this magazine. And third is, then we have second magazine is Retailer, which is into retail segment. And then we have Entrepreneur magazine, which is US-based business magazine. So in India and Asia, Franchise India is the publisher and distributor also for Entrepreneur magazine. This is Franchise India, and we are doing around 200 events in a year, because in India, people, whether it is business community or is the investor community, knows us with the same name, which is Franchise India. But we have 3 companies. Second company is Front Global. Now, Front Global is our international arm of the business, which is a market entry for international brands to get into India. So they are also helping Indian brands to take them into international level. And Front Global has started working with McD to KFC to all these big shots. Subway we got in India in 1998. So it is a market entry for international brands to get into Indian territory. And they're also helping Indian brand, like now next month, which is November 6th and 7th, we are having an Arab franchise show in UAE. And this is going to be wherein we have Indian companies to present. So we take Indian brands to UAE market who are looking forward for opportunity in terms of expanding their business in UAE. So we have a show, 2 days event there. So these Indian brands are also coming over, and Franchise India representing through Front Global. And third company is FranCorp. FranCorp is USA Chicago-based company, which is world's largest consulting company. And what they do, they help businesses to get into franchise. So they will get you ready for franchise. So would mean that your SOPs, your systems, your strategy, your financials, which are required when you enter into franchising and you offer your opportunity. So you need to be ready for franchise with all collaterals, business model, financial model, and also all the legal documentation that FranCorp do. And they also help our global brands to, when they enter India, there has to be fine tuning, which is required for helping them to structure their model as per Indian market. And Indian brands, they have to go international. So they also have to fine tune their business model as per the market, they are looking forward for expansions. These are three companies. So would mean that we exactly have every business which is there, whether it's a startup, it's a mid-segment company, or it's a large corporates or enterprise, or with us, and they are now looking forward for expansions. And Franchise India is the only company who is helping these businesses to expand, to take them into different markets, India or international level, both sides. So this is Franchise India journey till now. Now, why we started this business? Because we have seen a huge gap when investors are looking forward for starting a new business, how you were going to find out, how you are going to understand that what is going to be uh, right fitment for yourself, how you can make sure that this business you have rightly chosen for yourself. Now, for that, what you have to do is, I'm talking about from the investor center side. So you are helping yourself by taking Franchise India as your consultant, as your advisor to help and structure your business opportunity for you. That's how we have created this consulting practice in 97 cities today. And the same structure is now 15 countries as well. And we are now looking forward for more partners to join Franchise India. Locally, regionally, you can help your investors with name of franchise and with license of Franchise India to structure and help them. And you have seen there are millions of NRIs also in India looking forward to invest. They have money, but they don't have knowledge. Where they will go? Geographically, they have no knowledge. Business-wise, they don't know, understand how to and which business is going to be rightly for them and to invest. And there are a lot of aspects in this, right from the information to evaluation to negotiation to deal structure to documentation. Right. This is absolutely very critical when you are looking forward for invest in any business. One, it is going to be a lifetime decision. Second, if you're a professional, so you have some saving, maybe you have 10 lakh rupees with you. Now you want to start some business, but it is risky. You cannot do it because you have no understanding where from business owner is, what is the brand story, what is the founder story, whether it is a right fit for you, not right fit for you, and how to calculate and how to see the financials, how to see the documentation of that brand is very critical. So that's where in Franchise India Consulting Company is helping our investors hand in hand to choose a right business opportunity for them because it takes sometimes 1 month, sometimes 6 months, sometimes a year also. So it's a process. So this process, when you as an investor are looking forward to start something, investment can be, as I said, 10 lakh rupees also, it can be 10 CR also, but it's highly risky. So it's a process. And in this process, there has to be someone who dedicatedly will work for you to take you through this journey and do all the parameters and check for yourself to make you safe and also help you to get into the right opportunity for yourself. That's why Franchise India platform has been created and this advisory business has been created, wherein what we take a brokerage fee from both sides. We take brokerage fee from investor and we also charge the brand also for helping them to get a franchise for these brands. And that's what we call as a matchmaking. And when we are seeing today how this business is growing, and as I said, India is the right market for international brands also. And we have around 300 brand portfolio, which are global brands now in India. And we have no understanding about these brands. We have no understanding about their current structure, where from they are coming. So that's where in Franchise India comes in between and helping every investor to structure as per their profile. If they have a profile and they want to start their business, and that's where we help them in terms of getting this thing also. And second is how this business is growing in India and what is the industry look like. It is $4.8 trillion today. $4.8 trillion means uh, it's very huge, and it is growing. It is growing. It is growing, and when it is growing, so would mean there's a humongous opportunity in franchising out there today, and because there are different brands which are looking for franchising, and different businesses coming in franchising, and there is no other platform other than Franchise India. And there are global brands entering India, again, new opportunity. Now, when we see enterprise companies today, as I said, Reliance has come into franchising. They have all capabilities to go to all markets with their own business model or with company-owned stores, which we call as a company-owned, company-operated. But today's time is not company-owned, company-operated. It was a time wherein we are talking about 10 years, 15 years before, when Bata had all the stores which are company-owned earlier, 15 years back. But now Bata has got all franchise and exclusive with Franchise India, and we are opening all franchise stores for them. Tata Chroma, 507 company-owned stores, company-operated. And these are all company-owned, company-operated. Now, we are also having Tata Chroma with us. Now, what we are doing, we are helping them in getting an investor for their existing outlet. If you have some 3.5 to 4 CR investment, you are looking forward to invest in some asset, Tata Chroma can be one of the assets. But it is all operated and managed by Tata itself. But opportunity is there where an investor can come in and invest in these businesses. So Franchise India have got all these businesses, all these business models created as per the profile of the investor. As I said, we have Franchise India is having this capability of helping our investor as per market, as per their investment, and as per their profile. So we do right matchmake for them. Now, today's webinar, which is Independent Franchise Consultant webinar, is out there for you. Why? Because we feel there's a humongous opportunity and we need more hands. In every city, like tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities also today, every household, almost every household has got at least one person who is looking forward to start a business. Now, how he is going to start a business, who is going to help them, that's where in Franchise India comes with me. So we'll give you some understanding on this opportunity, which is Independent Franchise Consultant opportunity with a presentation. And once we are taking through the presentation, then we'll give you some understanding about how you can become part of Franchise India, what we offer when you become part of Franchise India, and what would be your payout structure, and how you can grow with us. Because then there is a growth ladder also which we created, because we feel our business, as we said earlier, it is return on involvement. So someone who is putting 4 hours, someone is putting full time. So there has to be some understanding wherein you can grow further. And we have that structure and we have that growth ladder already created. And that we will give you some understanding today in this webinar. And also we will talk about what are my revenue products. And also we will give you some understanding on your payout structure, how you are going to get revenue out of this. And as I said, it's a highly rewarding business, and it is a zero risk business. Zero risk, absolutely zero risk. And when you follow the process which Franchise India follow last 27 years, there is 100% guarantee. We use the word guarantee that you will not get failed. But only thing is when you follow the process and the structure which we have created. And in this webinar, we'll give you complete understanding about everything which is required for this business if you take it as a opportunity for yourself. So first is, what is franchising? As I said, franchising is $4.8 trillion. Anything we consume is coming from franchise company, and franchising would mean transferring know-how of the business and transferring the brand name. These two things, when you transfer your brand name to someone, and when you're giving and transferring your know-how of the business, so would mean you are giving rights of privilege for your brand to someone. So who is becoming your partner has to follow the guidelines which a brand has already created. We call it as a business model. And franchising, as I said, is rapidly growing now, that today you will see any service which is available in any of the city. Now it is also required by some other consumer in other city. How you can enter into that city, how you can reach out to every consumer would mean you need to have some model. And there can be only two business models in this. One model is that company would invest from company side and open company-owned stores, which we called as COCO, CEO, company-owned, company-operated. So would mean you have your own company, own financials, your own money you put in, and then you open your company own. Now, in this, there's a lot of investment which will go, and then the real estate, property, no, local language, local knowledge, local understanding, vendors. There's a lot of challenges in this, and everybody cannot start own brand. So then franchising becomes a viable business model wherein you come and invest or be part of a successful business opportunity, successful business model, and be safe. When you invest in a successful business model, then you have nothing to do, only there will be some investment which you have to put in and some brand fee which you are giving to them because you are using the brand name, license fees, franchise fees or brand name or brand fee. You have to invest in that business, and the company who is a successful company, successful business model will give you some process and fundamentals and which you have to follow. That is what franchising is all about. And today, if you talk about which sectors, and we believe every sector today, every category is evolving and coming into franchise. And today, not only the mainstream line businesses, which were earlier, which was healthcare, education, F&B, or fashion retail, these were four largest categories which we are talking about, are all available out there for franchising. But today we have technology-based businesses. Now they are looking forward for partner. They are looking forward for partner, and generally we called as franchise. But it's not that franchise is the only word to be used. It can be your retail partner, it can be your technology partner, it can be your uh, business partner, business associate, dealer, distributor, all is franchising. But franchise is a general term which we generally and oftenly used. Now, let's take an example of healthcare. Very, very large category. And you will see in healthcare is a master category, but you will see subcategories. And then there are subcategories also, which are further franchised. Even today, elderly services, elder people, they have got some services because they cannot walk, they cannot go to your clinics, and they also need some service. And these are all direct to home services, and it's all franchise. So then there are some services which are cleaning services which are required at home. These are also direct to home services, and it's all franchised. And then clinics, then there are a lot of pathology labs and all these healthcare, these subcategories are all franchising. That's the main category franchise. Now see financial services. We have worked with uh, ICICI Securities. They're also our client. We have worked with Kotak Mahindra, also our client. If we talk about Motilal Oswal, again, this financial services and our client. IIFM, there are, India Infoline, again, franchising. And these are all there with us franchising here. You talk about food, F&B, not only fine dining restaurant, there is a cafes, sub-cafes, and then there are a lot of takeaways, these are all franchise. Even today, I think maybe 25, 30 would be brands only in chai. It's a tea stalls, tea post, tea, some anything, chai, garam, and all these companies, all franchised. And then you will also see today pet care. Pet care is also now evolving. And there are a lot of pet lovers, and you need a clinic. You need some service also for them. So these are also coming into different cities, and they want to expand to every city, possible city. Right, especially metros, there are a lot of people who have pets at home and they need services, cleaning service, clinics, and then their food. It's all franchised. Everything is franchised now. Even maintenance. You need electrician also, you need a gardener also at home, all franchise. They're all coming into franchise. Retail has a very, very large category. Right. Retail would mean it can be, a footwear, it can be fashion, it can be any grocery store, it can be any kind of a watch company or eye care companies, all are retail stores. There are different formats in retail, all are franchised. And when I say all are franchised, and you can throw your light on anything you see, you use, you consume every day, and then go back and see, evaluate, you will see it is coming for franchise. So that's wherein when everything is franchised, then there's a humongous opportunity out there for all of us. Even if we have 10,000 franchise consultants out there, even we will not be able to service the country like India. And it is growing. As I said, it is growing, and there is enough for us in the market. Now, what we offer when you joined us, when you're on board, selection done, both sides, what we offer? We offer you tablet. T stands for technology. We'll have a CRM for you, and this CRM will work. We will give you all database in CRM, and we will also create a Franchise India email ID, which will represent you as Franchise India member or Franchise India representative, and you'll use this Franchise India email ID everywhere. A stands for access to the infrastructure. As I said, we have offices, and we don't want our partners or independent consultants to invest in any of the office to use or office to open. Absolutely no. So wherever you are in metros, largely 40 cities, we have already office, and in international we have also offices, and our partner is having full access to use our office full time and also for your all meetings. B stands for brands. So we have, as I said, around 18,000 brands and businesses on our portal website. But we also have very exclusive contracts, and we have around 1,100 companies wherein we have got an agreement and contract with them that Franchise India will only, uh, get you franchisees or help you to build that network. And these are all exclusive contracts. So when you come for the training, you'll get this uh, brand list on the day one. So then we will also help you to structure some brands for your city first time, because you don't have idea. So we'll structure it for that what is going to be fitment for you to drive that brand. L stands for leads. So leads are completely given by Franchise India. There is no investment from your side on lead or any promotion or any kind of lead generation, promotions through social media to digital, that all we do. And then we also are known for events. So every month we do 15, 20 events in different cities. And all these events are also available for our partners. Rather next month, which is November 29th and 30th, we're going to have very large show in Mumbai. It is in Geo World Convention Center. So this is going to be a show, an event wherein we have got more than 20,000 investors coming to that event. And the best part is we make it very serious. We don't want anyone and everyone to join and come and visit. We have a 2,000 rupees as an entry fee also there, so that we filter. And businesses, brands would be around 600 companies directly. And we have also around 1,000 brands, which we directly, indirectly represent. So would mean there will be somewhere around 1,500 companies which we are representing. 600 will be direct having booths. And then we have Franchise India booth also, wherein our very, very large team would be also representing brands which are already with us, which would also have around 300 international brands, because there will be some direct and some would be indirectly, but they are all available, these opportunities. And we are also proud to announce that Franchise India also have invested in 35 international brands, the global brands in India. Now we are a master franchise for 35 global brands, which are available only through us, which are exclusive through us. And what we are looking forward for now city partners, our area developers, and all our independent franchise consultants who are there in the current existing network are already got complete training on them, and they are further helping our investors if it is rightly matched, if it is suitable for their market and their profile. Absolutely, we match make for them. So if I can give an example, we have Domino's Pizza and Pizza Hut, which we got in India through Front Global long back, and the history everybody knows. Everybody knows these brands, and now last 5, 6 years, these businesses are not offering franchise, and we get leads and inquiries every day. But they don't offer. They are doing some property, some understanding with some to take a property which is company owned, company operated kind of, or which can be some revenue sharing and opportunity, but they don't offer franchise. And since Franchise India is a very, very large spectrum which we have created, investor would want to come to us and expecting to get these brands. And we clearly say that we are not having these brands because they don't offer franchise. But we try to explore. We go to every last mile for our investor to find out whether we can get it or not. But technically, these businesses are not offering now partnerships through franchising. Now, what we do, since we are getting a lot of inquiries, so last 1 year back, we got another international brand. His name is Figaro's Pizza. And this Figaro's Pizza is a US-based pizza chain, international brand. We got them in India, and we have invested as master franchise partner. We have invested for India master rights are with us, and we offer now city franchise or area franchise for our partners. And in last 1 year, we have already closed 17 locations wherein area franchise is not available. And now further down the line, we have now this unit franchisees network to be created, which we are doing right now. Like in Hyderabad, we have a area developer, which is city partner with us. And under them, we have also 5 franchises already with him. So now we are structuring this, and then you will see national television, also the advertisement, national media, also you will see a lot of advertisements once we have got this network created. Right. So likewise, we have got multiple other brands in different categories, 35, as I said, and the vision is to invest 100 global franchise companies, which are top class brands and global brands, is getting them in India. And it takes a lot of time. We have 2 agencies in backend in our company. What they do is they evaluate the opportunity. They understand the opportunity, what is growth, what is future in those companies. If we see, because we are into franchise, we know every aspect of franchise business. If we really see growth, if we really see the longevity of that business in India, especially, we invest. So if we talk about in coaching, we have world's largest coaching company, Action Coach, in India, and we have not only in India and Asia, we are also now, complete. Earlier it was for only for India. Now we are partner for UAE market as well, and very exclusive market, exclusive partnership, and we are a master franchise of Action Coach as a coaching company. So then there are other coaching companies also. There are other business, uh, networking companies also, wherein franchise India have invested in these companies. And the idea is to take 100 numbers we want to reach in next 1 year, wherein these global opportunities would be only available for with us. And we are also helping our investors if it is really helpful for them. So we will be taking them as our city partner. There are humongous opportunity. And now these city-wise, local-wise, local level, all our franchise consultants have got access. And once they are talking to the local investor, they have no idea where to go, whom to contact, where to get it. And then it is only franchise India who would be having this opportunity. And our local IFC partner would have that capability to offer this opportunity to all our investors. So we present these events in our events. We present these opportunities wherein every support is from Franchise India side. And what we do is we help our partners also. If he has some local investor and some known person also who want to get into these global brands, and we help to structure it, to understand profile, and then with the complete uh, financial model and then all the structuring we do. So T stands for training. So what we do is we have a 3 days training program in our corporate office, and next training is 16th, 17th, and 18th in November in Delhi corporate office. And these 3 days is extensive and in-depth training which we give to our newly onboarded our partners. And these 3 days would be enough to understand the company business model, because our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria, who have built this industry, is available for this training himself. So if it is 16, 17, 18, and 13, 14, 15, our chairman, sir, is actually, he's traveling. He is there in international, countries, and he is going to do some business there. But he will make sure that for this training, 16th morning, he will be personally available to provide that training to our partners. That's what the seriousness, because we are very, very serious about this opportunity. And he himself makes sure that he is there in this training, because then once you attend that training and then you are done with the complete understanding and process of this opportunity. So what we have created? We have created a success ladder for our IFC partners. Because if you join, you will be joining at the entry level. When you join at the entry level, you will be becoming an IFC at entry level. Then why we have created this? Because we really feel someone who is putting more efforts, more time, has to be some understanding where you want to grow, and there has to be something that there is something for you at the next level. So would mean that in at this base level, when you hit 15 lakh rupees revenue or 15 deals, you go to next level, which is elite membership, and then you get to pro when you hit 50 lakh rupees total revenue, or you get to master when you hit 1 CR. But it is 1 year. You have to make sure that it is 1 year you have to complete. And if you do revenue of 15 lakh, which is very, very easy in our business, 15 lakh rupees, why we have put this? Because we want someone to be involved, and 15 lakh rupees revenue in 1 year is absolutely nothing in terms of our opportunity cost. It can be one brand on board, one lead, one deal can take you through this complete process, but we have given 1 year as a cap. Within 1 year, if you are doing this, either of them, 15 lakh rupees revenue or 15 deals, then you become elite. Otherwise, then you become further, you become pro when you hit next 50 lakh rupees, and then you become master. And how it is going to change your complete payout structure is my next slide. And that would be at base level, you are my 40% partner. You'll get revenue sharing of 40%, and elite will get you 50-50. So you are 50% partner, we are 50%. And at pro, it becomes now absolutely reverse of at base level. It is you give 60, we get 40. At base level, you get 40, we get 60. And at master level, you become 70% partner, and we are 30% partner. But the best part is at 40, 50, 60, or 70 percentage, you don't have to invest anything in terms of marketing, lead generation, promotions, and all these events which we organize every month. So you have full sports structuring from our side. Not only leads, our team is also helping for arranging a tri-party meeting with between investor and a brand, and helping you to get a meeting done with any HNI or ultra HNI investor who is having 1 CR and above. Then our chairman is also always available for having the joint meeting. And then we take investor on board, and then we help him to structure the right opportunity. But the best part in our business, when we work with investor, as I said, we have only two communities, investor one side, brand one side. So when we work with both communities and we take both on board, we don't work free, because as a consulting company, we have only one product, which is time. And we don't give our time free to anyone. So would mean when we work with investor, we take him on board. When we work with brand for helping him to set the network, so we take them on brand. So in this product line, if you see, you will see terminology I and B. I stands for investor, B stands for brand. So there are two products from investor side and two products from the brand side. So when you see IA would mean investor acquisition, would mean that when we have investor on board, that we called as investor acquisition. We start service, we start finding a right match. And when we service, it can be 15 days, it can be 1 month, or it can be 5 and 6 months. Then we also charge investor service fees, because we have serviced the investor, we have find the right match, and we get service fees also from the same investor. At the same time, any brand which we have sold, any franchise which we have given to the same investor, brand would be B, will also give us a brand service fees. And that's also structured once we do the brand on board. That brand on board would talk about BD, business development. So business development would be brand on board. So when we onboard a brand, there are two financials which are involved. One is onboarding fee. That is must. Second is every franchise, when we close, we charge him a success fees or service fees. We called as BS, brand service fees. So if I set up an example for you, in one particular month, we are giving you minimum 50 guaranteed leads, which are investor leads. You are also driving some brands, and we'll give you brand specific leads also. And this all will be done by our side. So when you are working with investors, because they need your help, they need your services. So we take them on board. Now, taking on board would mean there is some fee. Now, at the level of when investor is looking forward to up to 20 lakh rupees a revenue investment, up to 20 lakh, we charge 25,000 rupees as investor onboard fee, which is the bottom line, which is the business, which is the fee which is must, which we charge at the time of registration only. So that is 25,000. And at this 25,000, when we charge, if any opportunity is being given to that investor, and as per the investment is less than 20 lakh, we also charge you 50,000 rupees in that case. Then 20 to 50 lakh rupees, our onboarding fee goes up to 40,000, and our service fees will be 1 lakh, 50,000 lakh, 50, to 1 lakh, it will be different than, I'm sorry, 50,000 lakh to 1 CR, 1 CR to 2 CR, then 2 CR and above. So as per the investment goes up, our investor acquisition, investor onboarding fee will also go up. But at the base level, because I don't want to set up an example on 1 lakh rupees as a onboarding fee, I will discuss on what you get at the base charge of 25,000 for each investor. Now let's example have that you have 10 investors in 1 month on board with you. You charge 25,000 each, so it becomes 25,000 into 10, which is 2.5 lakh. So 2.5 lakh is the franchise India fee through your side, which is onboarding fee. So you get 40% on 2.5 lakh, which is 1 lakh. 1 lakh will go to you straight. And then you start service. Now we have to service all these investors, all 10. And because they have registered with us, it's a short deal. They will buy some business opportunity, maybe today or tomorrow, but they will buy because they are already registered. They have paid you fee. Now, in that case, we will charge 50,000 rupees from each investor when we onboard. Then service. So this service fees would be 50,000 each. So this 50,000 from each of these 10 would mean 50,000 to 10. It will be 100% there for you, which is minimum 5 lakh rupees will again come to franchise India. And your share of 5 lakh will be again 40%, which is 2 lakh rupees is yours. And as I said, brand will also give us some brand service fees because we have sold some opportunity at a franchise to these investors. Brand is success fees can be from 1 lakh to 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. But it is also going up to 50 lakh, 60 lakh, also in some opportunities, depending on the investment, how much we are looking at. But largely we have got in the bracket of 2 to 5 lakh rupees in between, which is an average. But in some, we get 10 lakh to 15, 20 lakh also. And we have an opportunity. And all these opportunities our franchise consultants would be trained on. And if you see any investor looking forward for kind of an opportunity with 2 to 3 CR, 5 CR, then we are also getting a bigger success fees out of that. So if I start as an example, that average is 2 lakh rupees from each brand is 10, which we have sold. It will be 20 lakh rupees. And on 20 lakh, you will also get 40%. So 20 lakh rupees, 40% would mean 8 lakh. So would mean that if you have 10 investors on board, how much it is going to get you the total fee, which is your payout 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and 8 lakh. So it becomes 11 lakh rupees straight will be yours, your share. And the same has to be repeated every month. And we don't have any target of 10, 20, or 5. It is your wish and your business. You will set your benchmark. You want to earn whatever you need to have to decide that, and we will equally help and support in that case. So coming to the fourth product, which is BD, brand on board, business development. This is very important in our business because we have one opportunity side of it, and we put a lot of focus on this to get new brands on board. And these are all credible brands also, startups also, but we are looking forward for enterprise brands also who are maybe 100-year-old business, but never franchise. It can be a legacy brand. It can be very popular brand, as I said, like Tata to Reliance to Adani's to any company like Alta Birla to, as I said, earlier that Hyundai has also come into electronics. It's also available now with us, through us only. Then we have Raymond opportunities, Park Avenue to other brands also with us. So these are all credible brands, right? And in these, we have some onboarding fee. And onboarding fee is also very structured. We have 7.5 lakh rupees starting. And there we have second 15 lakh, 40 lakh, and 75 lakh. Only 4 formats. But if we talk about you do 2 brand on board also in a month, and with some basic, which is 7.5, it becomes 15 lakh rupees revenue total, and your share would be 20% straight, which is 3 lakh rupees will be yours, and rest is from Franchise India. But you have to give us, in this case, only reference. Rest, everything would be done by Franchise India. Servicing, getting them ready, documentation, everything. Because first 30 to 45 days would be service, would be getting their franchise ready, all documentation and system and processes. And then after that, we get into marketing. And again, lead generation, marketing would be all done by Franchise India. And then if you sign a franchise for the same brand, that time you get 40% again. And any other opportunity which is there, you can sell that brand also. You can sell your brand, which is onboarded. And it is open for all the network which is there existing. And plus, anyone who have taken a brand on board is also open for others also. But at the franchise sales, you get 40% again. Because if you sell a franchise, you get 40%, whether it's onboarded by you or onboarded by anybody, you get again 40%. It's a highly rewarded opportunity, and in this you will get 50% in a light model here, but 20% will be straight there in all the formats, because you have to only give us reference. That's all done by us. But at lead structuring side, as I said, we have no bar on leads. Someone who want to have 200 leads also a month, 100 leads, 150, 200. There is no bar on that, but we want someone to be involved, active in this business, and full support for lead generation also. And at CRM, you have one CRM so that you will get all leads. And then at elite membership, you will get 2, then 3, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, so that you are also having more team members, or your family members also can join you as your partner. So this is one business for you. Second, revenue is direct cash incentives from the brands which are onboarded with us. So they want our IFC partners to work for that brand. And it can be a big brand, established premium brand. It can be a startup brand also. So they are also giving cash incentives direct, wherein Franchise India have no cut or no role to play. It's directly paid to you. And also, if there is a startup company, they want you to be your in any kind of your coach. You want to help them. That's also your revenue directly. And third is, we also run contests which are quarterly, designed in a way that's a quarter base and 3 months contest, and there's some revenue targets. And these are all international contests which we are taking to our partners. And there are multiple options to qualify. One can be revenue wise. And if you do something extra, you can also take your spouse or your friend along with. And that can be an opportunity created for you and your family as well. And if you don't want to do the revenue wise, then there's another option that you can do. One, our partner brand, a master franchise, one deal again done. And that master franchise deal will be also closed and done, and full support from Franchise India team side. And you also qualify. So these are 3 businesses, revenue products from our side. And we help you to understand everything in this business in our 3 days training session. And as I said, any partner who is coming to us through this webinar or directly, but we also are considering the references from our existing network. Any IFC partner who is already there in the existing network can also refer any new IFC partner. We also reward that. Plus, we also consider that, because that's one the first priority with us is, if any partner is referring to someone for this business, we also respect and regard that. But if you want to become partner today, what all it is going to take you? So there's a one and only one license fees, which is one time, and that is 5.5 lakh rupees plus GST. is the only license fees wherein to take the Franchise India opportunity as a becoming a partner. So when you take this brand Franchise India brand, this is the only fee, and we call it as brand fee, license fees. And there are two reasons for this. One big reason is that next 3 years, Franchise India would be investing in your business, right? Because you don't have any investment there later on. So we will be having complete investments from Franchise India. Second is, once you have invested in this business, it can be as low as 5.5 also. You will be very serious. And once you are very serious about it, it will give you returns. Otherwise, if you are not serious, returns would never come. And then we have a structure wherein we have 3 days, which is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Morning 8 o'clock, we have what may come. It's a system, it's a process, and everyone has to come, where we do peer-to-peer learning and do product training and to do multiple product training and multiple brand trainings. And then we are very transparent and we work all together. And this is must. 100 hours in 1 month minimum is also must. So that's wherein we have a highly rewarding opportunity, because it is one lead and one deal. When you get, it is coming back to your pocket. But at Franchise India, when we are talking about these incentives and these contests to qualify, so Franchise India also have given target to our team members and leaders that if you have your partner qualified, you will get qualified. So that would mean that it is our responsibility to make you qualify. We have to make maximum partners to qualify, which will in return giving you a lot of revenue back, money back, and also we help you to earn cash incentives. And of course, there's a international contest which we have, and there's a very huge investment which is done by Franchise India. And every month, these events which we invest in, 15, 20 events, these are all open for all our partners, and there is no uh, geographically any constraint that you are not going to go to this city or that city. You can go to any city to represent. Like next Mumbai, which is on 29th and 30th in Mumbai show, we are inviting all pan-India partners. Last year we had 68 partners, and this year also we are expecting about 70 partners who will be attending this event. And what we all do there, opportunities are available from business side. Investors also we help. We get you investors. We'll get you a stalls also. We'll get you some exclusive opportunities. You become part of that opportunity, and all database will go to you. And our team members are also traveling and giving you full support there to close the businesses. And there it is one lead. As I said, it's a huge opportunity out there, and it can be one lead which is we help you to convert, and your all investments is going to be in your pocket. But as I said, there is a system. There's a system what we follow, and that follow the system is selection process. It's not for everyone. It is very, very selective opportunity. What we do is, after this webinar, our team will reach out. Since we have seen there are a lot of people who have joined us today, especially on this Diwali festival. So we respect your time. So would mean that after this webinar, our team will reach out to you, have first level one meeting and discussion with you. You have your own questions, please do ask. And we have also questions. If we really feel there is a fitment, then we'll take it to next 10 minutes, next level, introduction and selection process with our chairman. And once we select both each other, then we'll go for the training program, and then your business is getting started. But we are very happy to see a lot of people today on this special day, which is Diwali festival. We once again wish you very happy and joyous Diwali at your home, to your families, to your friends. And we are very happy and say a lot of regard and respect for all of your time, which you have given us today in this special day, especially at 5 to 6. I don't want to hold you back. That's why we are taking only few slides of our presentation today. But rest our teams and heads and regional heads will give you complete understanding. Please ask as many as questions you have. And then once we feel, or you want to speak to any of our existing partner also, please feel free and they will take you through. And once we feel that it is really an opportunity you are looking forward, and this can be a right fitment, if not, then we will forward your lead and query to our regional and local IFC partner, which is existing. He can also help you if you are looking for any other opportunity. So we have thousands of franchise opportunities, then we can match make. Or if you're looking forward for something to start, the best part is that you can join Franchise India, become the right business consultant, understand these opportunities, understand how businesses can be selected, how you can see the financials, how you can check the documentation, and how you can structure a deal for somebody. And also you can get top class people who are there with us as brand owners. You will get in these corporate companies or premium brands also, you will be getting a relationship with them. And you, because you are getting franchise for them, and they will have, uh, you will become a franchise or a brand custodian for them, brand representative for them. And once you help them to get franchisees, because you are becoming growth partner for these brands, and once you do that, maybe 5 6 months, then you can get a great deal for your side yourself if you are looking forward for 1 CR or 50 lakh rupees to invest. But at this time, it will be loss making because you are suppose a professional, you have no background of business, it will be loss making for you. So we suggest you that you get into this business with small investment. Rest you can get the FD done, and then later on, maybe 5 6 7 years, 7 months, you can get into some business also which is suitable for yourself. You can get that. In the meantime, take full training, understanding of these businesses, and see which business is working how in different markets, how can be structure a right deal, how can do the you can get the negotiation done, because you would be knowing the scope of the business. What is exactly scope? Because we have created a business model for them. What is the scope? Right? When you know everything, then maybe after 6 months, after 1 year, and most of our partners have done that later on, but it will be loss making at this stage when you have no idea about how to choose a business opportunity. That's where in Franchise India brings you this phenomenal opportunity for you to become part of Franchise India, because there is none outside Franchise India who does the same business last 27 years. We are market leaders in this business. And once you become part of Franchise India, and there is 3 years of agreement with us, after that also we do a renewals, but there is hardly any fee for that, very nominal. But you become our lifetime partner because this is a long-term business opportunity. And side by side, parallelly, you can also invest in any of the business which you want. Rather, our chairman or we at management level will also suggest you and help you to structure a right opportunity if you are looking forward for any other business to invest in, which we can do later also. But primarily to understand, to get into completely as a business consultant, that will be giving you a great amount of understanding and knowledge, even category knowledge, industry knowledge, and product knowledge, and that business, how to run that successfully, how you can become a successful partner in that business, because every business is having its own way of doing it. So you will be completely knowing from the brand, and then later on you can structure it. But we are very happy that today we have you have given us time, and a big thank you note from all of us at Franchise India, along with my panelists, to each one of you for investing this 1 hour with us today. And I'm sure there must be some takeaway to you. And please reach out to us, or we will reach out to you to structure this for you. Till then, thank you so much. And once again, happy Diwali to you, your family, and friends from all of us at Franchise. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, panelists, to join today. Thank you.